Welcome to Wise Elders Stories channel. Subscribe to Wise Elders Stories channel for more valuable insights. Imagine a day when you find yourself in need of assistance, yet no one is available to respond. This is a stark truth that countless older adults experience. While some relish their independence, many grapple with unseen dangers. Currently, more than 27% of seniors live alone, frequently facing issues related to safety, unforeseen emergencies, and profound loneliness. The pressing question is, how can one ensure safety and security in solitude? If you or a loved one is navigating the challenges of aging alone, these 5 impactful steps could significantly alter your perspective. Living independently is a journey filled with both pride and concern. Meet Walter, a 75-year-old retired carpenter who has embraced solitude since the passing of his wife. He finds joy in cooking his own meals, nurturing his small garden, and tackling repairs around the house. However, recently, unsettling thoughts have begun to invade his mind. What if he falls and no one is there to assist him? What if a scammer sets their sights on him? What if days go by without anyone noticing if something were to happen? Walter's experience is more common than one might think. He has taken proactive measures to safeguard himself, actions that everyone should consider. Today, we will explore 5 essential ways for seniors to stay safe while living alone. Before we begin, please take a moment to support this channel by hitting the like button. It helps more people discover this vital information. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so for more transformative advice to help you thrive after 60. Now, let's dive in. Living alone provides freedom, but it also carries hidden risks that often go unnoticed until it's too late. For seniors, one unexpected event can alter everything. Let's discuss the most significant threats and strategies for prevention arise when every moment is critical. Picture this. Walter awakens feeling lightheaded, dismissing it as inconsequential. Hours later, his speech becomes slurred, and he finds it difficult to reach his phone. This scenario illustrates the onset of strokes, swift, silent, and frequently fatal if assistance is delayed. Additionally, falls pose a considerable risk. 1 in 4 seniors experiences a fall annually, and for those living alone, even a slight mishap can escalate into a perilous situation, such as a fractured hip or a head injury, without prompt intervention. Recovery assistance can become significantly more challenging, especially when sudden health issues arise, such as heart attacks, infections, or episodes of low blood sugar. Without someone nearby to observe the warning signs, minor health concerns can quickly escalate into serious medical emergencies. Additionally, seniors often face security threats, making them prime targets for scams. For instance, Walter once received a phone call from someone pretending to be from his bank, alerting him to fraudulent activity and requesting his personal information. Fortunately, he recognized the scam and hung up, but many seniors unfortunately do not escape such traps. Schemes result in significant financial losses, with scammers specifically targeting older adults through deceptive IRS calls, urgent messages from supposed relatives, and fraudulent emails. Beyond financial scams, home security poses a major concern, as criminals often view seniors as easy targets, particularly those living alone. A weak lock, a dark house at night, or an open window can serve as an invitation for danger. Without proper precautions, the risks escalate considerably. Additionally, the emotional toll of loneliness can be equally perilous, presenting another hidden threat that often goes unnoticed. Discuss the profound isolation Walter once experienced during dinner with his wife, where they exchanged stories about their day. Now, the house stands in silence, and he can go days without uttering a word to anyone. Initially, he believed he was merely adjusting, but soon he found himself feeling exhausted, unmotivated, and even forgetful. This goes beyond mere sadness. It poses a genuine health threat. Research indicates that chronic loneliness heightens the risk of depression, heart disease, and even dementia. Just as the body requires exercise, the brain craves social interaction. This is why immediate action is essential. Many older adults tend to postpone necessary changes until a crisis strikes, but by that point, it may be too late. A single fall, a scam, or even a silent stroke can alter everything. The encouraging news is that there are straightforward, practical measures to safeguard yourself while preserving your independence. Walter implemented these changes, and you can too. Next, we will explore 5 crucial strategies to ensure your safety while living alone. First, establish a daily check-in system, a simple routine that could save your life. One of the greatest risks of living alone is experiencing a medical emergency. In an emergency, the absence of assistance can escalate a stroke or even a minor accident into a full-blown crisis, especially if hours or days go by unnoticed. This underscores the importance of a daily check-in system. Walter, a 75-year-old retired carpenter, cherishes his independence. However, after hearing distressing tales of seniors discovered too late following a fall, he recognized the necessity for a safety net. Thus, he implemented a straightforward routine. Every morning, he sends a brief text to his neighbor, Joe. It's nothing elaborate, just a simple, "Good morning" or "All good here." If Joe doesn't receive a message, when he hears from him by a certain time, it instills a sense of reassurance. This small routine provides Walter with peace of mind, knowing that help is close at hand if anything goes awry. It's not solely about health crises. A check-in system can also serve as a safeguard against scams and security threats. If Walter receives a dubious phone call or someone appears at his door claiming to represent a utility company, he consults Joe first. A second opinion can prevent a misstep before it occurs. A daily check-in can be straightforward. Here are some simple strategies to implement it effectively. Seek out a check-in companion, whether it's a neighbor, friend, or family member. Opt for someone who will be attentive if they don't hear from you. Embrace technology. If texting isn't your preferred method, think about using an automatic check-in app that sends alerts if you don't reply. Additionally, smart home devices can monitor movement or its absence and alert emergency contacts. Establish a routine, whether it's a morning phone call, a text before bedtime, or a brief wave from the porch. Having a consistent schedule guarantees that someone is always mindful of your well-being. The check-in system offers a seamless way to enhance your safety without disrupting your daily routine. It provides an extra layer of security while allowing you to maintain your independence. No need to relocate or rely on family for support. Just the reassurance that someone is monitoring your well-being can be transformative. And this isn't limited to seniors. Younger adults, particularly those with health concerns or residing in isolated locations, can also gain from such a system. It's a straightforward measure that has the potential to save lives. What are your thoughts on this? It's essential to have a check-in plan ready. If you haven't set one up yet, now is the perfect moment to begin. Share your thoughts in the comments on how you maintain connection and safety while living alone. Your insights could be invaluable to someone else watching. Up next, we'll discuss a home safety upgrade that can help prevent the most common household hazards. Stay tuned. Emergency readiness is crucial. A solid plan could save your life. Emergencies are unpredictable, and when living alone, being unprepared can escalate a minor issue into a serious threat. Picture this: Walter is brewing his morning coffee when suddenly, feeling lightheaded, he collapses before he can reach his phone, caught off guard without a plan. How long would it take for someone to notice? Emergencies strike swiftly. A stroke, heart attack, or fall can render one unable to call for help. This underscores the importance of having an emergency plan. It's not merely a suggestion, but a potential lifesaver. Step 1. Keep emergency contacts easily accessible. Time is of the essence in a crisis, so having essential numbers readily available is crucial. Here's how Walter ensures he's prepared. He maintains a list of emergency contacts. A comprehensive list of his doctor, close family members, and trusted neighbors is readily accessible near his phone for any crisis. In case of an emergency, it's straightforward to locate contacts labeled for quick reference by responders. Additionally, a prominently displayed emergency contact sheet on his fridge contains vital information. Walter has prepared a large print emergency info sheet detailing his medications, allergies, and health conditions, ensuring that paramedics have immediate access to essential details. A helpful suggestion: if you own a smartphone, consider configuring emergency contacts within your settings, as many devices offer this feature. Enable emergency calls even when the device is locked. Step 2. Utilize a medical alert device for instant assistance at the touch of a button. Phones are invaluable, but what happens if you can't access yours in critical moments? This is why Walter opts for a straightforward emergency pendant. With a single press, help is dispatched. No searching for a phone, no dialing numbers, just swift access to emergency services or a chosen contact. Medical alert devices are transformative. They function even if you fall and are unable to get up. Many models can automatically detect falls and summon help. Experience reassurance knowing that assistance is always within reach, just a button away. These devices are designed to be lightweight and unobtrusive, with Walter's pendant resembling a standard necklace that goes unnoticed. There are numerous choices available, from wristbands to clip-on devices, some equipped with GPS tracking for seniors who drive or enjoy solitary walks. If cost is a concern, consider reaching out to local senior organizations, as many provide free or low-cost medical alert programs. Lastly, it's essential to develop an emergency escape plan. Emergencies encompass more than just medical situations. They can involve fires, gas leaks, or even break-ins. Walter has devised a straightforward escape plan for every room in his house. If a fire breaks out in the kitchen, he is aware of the best exit route. When faced with a suspicious knock at the door, he refrains from opening it and instead contacts a trusted neighbor. Here are a few essential safety tips. Keep a flashlight by your bed for power outages, store a spare key in a lockbox for emergency responders, and familiarize yourself with your exits. Could you safely evacuate your home in under 60 seconds? What's your strategy? Being prepared doesn't equate to living in fear. It's about maintaining independence for as long as you can. Do you have an emergency plan ready? Share your best tip in the comments below. But let's not forget about threats that aren't health-related. The next piece of advice could prevent a catastrophe before it strikes. Stay tuned. Enhance your home security. Don't make yourself an easy target. Living alone can be serene, but it can also attract unwanted attention. Scammers and burglars often view older adults as easy prey. Remember, you don't have to be defenseless. Walter has spent years living independently, and he approaches security with a keen awareness. He avoids unnecessary risks, and you should too. Here's a guide to safeguarding yourself and your home against potential threats. Step 1. Fortify your residence to deter burglars. It's a fact that many intruders won't even attempt to break in if they believe a house is occupied or well protected. A few straightforward enhancements can significantly impact your security. For instance, Walter upgraded his old locks to reinforced deadbolts. This makes it much harder for anyone to force entry. Additionally, consider installing motion sensor lights. Thieves are drawn to the cover of darkness. Walter has equipped his front door and driveway with motion-activated lights, ensuring that anyone who tries to sneak around is immediately illuminated. He also installed a smart doorbell with a camera, allowing him to see visitors without having to open the door. A helpful tip: even without a camera, a fake security system sign can effectively deter potential criminals. Additionally, it's crucial to stay vigilant against scams. Seniors face not only the threat of burglary but also the pervasive danger of scammers who target older adults daily. One afternoon, Walter received a phone call from someone claiming to be from his bank, warning him that his account had been compromised. They insisted that he provide his account details immediately to protect his money. The urgency of the situation felt real, but Walter adhered to a crucial principle that kept him safe: he never shares personal or financial information over the phone. Instead, he hung up and contacted his bank directly. To his relief, there was no issue with his account. Scammers often exploit fear to manipulate seniors into relinquishing their money. Be cautious of unexpected communications that may pose as legitimate entities, such as the IRS claiming you owe money, a relative in urgent need of cash, or a bank or utility company demanding immediate payment. To safeguard yourself, never trust unsolicited calls or emails requesting personal information. Always verify by contacting the company or individual directly. If an offer seems too good to be true, it likely is. Additionally, consider establishing a trusted person plan. Scams can occur when we least anticipate them, which is why Walter consults his nephew whenever he receives a suspicious call. Initially, when a contractor or repairman arrives at his home, he verifies their credentials with a neighbor. If he receives an email requesting money, he disregards it until he can confirm its authenticity. Having someone to double-check details can help avoid costly mistakes and ensure peace of mind. Are you safeguarded against scams? Reflect on the last time you received an unexpected call or message. Did it raise any red flags? Have you or someone you know ever fallen victim to a scam? Feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. While security is crucial, there's another aspect to consider. Many seniors often overlook a significant risk, and the next piece of advice could be vital for maintaining safety and independence. Stay tuned to learn how to prevent falls, as small adjustments can lead to substantial safety improvements. Falls are the leading cause of emergency room visits among older adults. In fact, millions of seniors sustain serious injuries from falls at home each year. However, the encouraging news is that most falls can be avoided with a few straightforward changes. Walter understands this firsthand. A year ago, he tripped over a loose rug in his living room, and in an instant, everything changed. Next, he found himself on the floor, grappling with the effort to rise. Fortunately, he wasn't seriously injured, but that jolt prompted him to reconsider how to make his home and body more secure against falls. Here's what he implemented and what you can adopt as well. Step 1. Make straightforward modifications to your living space. Your home should exude safety, not present hazards. A few simple changes can significantly lower your chances of falling. For instance, he installed sturdy grab bars in his bathroom, positioned next to the toilet and inside the shower. Slippery floors pose a major risk, so these bars provide essential support. Consistent enhancement of lighting is crucial. Inadequate illumination can transform a minor misstep into a significant danger. Walter opted to swap out dim bulbs for brighter LED lights, particularly in hallways and staircases. He ensured that floors remained free of clutter, securing his rugs and tucking away electrical cords to eliminate any obstacles in his path. A simple solution for those using throw rugs is to ensure they have non-slip backing or to remove them entirely, as they pose a major trip hazard. Additionally, staying active is vital. Stronger legs lead to fewer falls, which is often overlooked. As we age, weak legs can result in falls. Our muscles naturally lose strength over time. However, there is a silver lining. Walter took the initiative to make a change. Each morning, he dedicates 5 minutes to light stretching and balance exercises. One of his routines involves chair stands, where he sits in a chair and stands up without using his hands, effectively strengthening his legs. He also practices heel-to-toe walking, moving in a straight line with one foot placed directly in front of the other to enhance his balance. Additionally, he performs ankle rolls, moving his ankles in circles to maintain flexibility and reduce the risk of stumbles. It's a proactive approach to staying steady and strong. Engaging in intense workouts is not the sole focus. Maintaining mobility is crucial. A few straightforward exercises daily can fortify your legs and help avert perilous falls. Remember Walter's rule: if you don't use it, you lose it. Step 3 involves having a comprehensive recovery plan. Despite the best precautions, accidents can occur. The essential part is being prepared for a fall. Always keep a phone close at hand. Walter ensures his phone is either in his pocket or within easy reach to call for assistance if necessary. Consider using a medical alert device, as some falls may render it impossible to access a phone. A simple wearable emergency button can be a lifesaver. Practicing how to get up safely after a fall can truly make a difference. Walter understands the importance of staying calm, rolling onto his side, and gradually moving into a seated position before standing. A helpful suggestion: if you or someone you care about is at a higher risk for falls, think about a fall detection device that can automatically call for assistance upon sensing a sudden impact. Falls pose a significant risk for seniors, yet there are numerous strategies to enhance safety. Do you have any tips for preventing falls? Have you made any changes to your home or daily habits to reduce the risk? Share your insights. Share your thoughts in the comments below. It's important to remember that despite all the precautions, there's one more vital step to ensure safety while living alone. Stay tuned for the final tip. It might just be the most crucial one yet. Staying socially connected is essential. Isolation can pose serious risks, and living alone shouldn't equate to loneliness. Unfortunately, many seniors find themselves in this situation. Research indicates that loneliness can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, heightening the chances of heart disease, dementia, and even premature death. Death was a concept Walter rarely pondered, especially after his wife's passing. He adapted to the stillness of quiet evenings and solitary meals, convincing himself that he relished his own company. Yet, as time wore on, a shift occurred. His vitality waned, sleep eluded him, and the days stretched out, feeling increasingly hollow. Then, one day, a single choice altered everything. The unseen perils of solitude became apparent. Social isolation impacts not only emotional well-being but also exacts a heavy price on physical health, leading to cognitive decline and heightened risks associated with a lack of social engagement. Alzheimer's and dementia can significantly impact heart health, leaving lonely seniors at an increased risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. Feelings of depression and anxiety, coupled with isolation, can make even the strongest individuals feel lost and disconnected. However, there is a silver lining: connection can be the remedy. Walter discovered this truth after a chance encounter at the hardware store. He bumped into an old friend who extended an invitation to a local woodworking club. Initially, Walter hesitated, as he hadn't participated in a group for years, but an inner voice encouraged him to take the leap and give it a chance. That choice transformed everything. Simple methods to maintain social connections regardless of your location or the time elapsed since you last made new friends. There are always opportunities to reconnect. Here are a few strategies that proved effective for Walter and could be beneficial for you as well. Participate in a local group, seek out hobby clubs, book clubs, or senior fitness classes at a nearby community center. Keep in contact with family and friends, as even a brief phone call or video chat can uplift one's spirits. Engage in a church or volunteer program, as many seniors discover a robust support network within faith-based communities. Or by giving back. Online social groups and virtual meetups can help connect seniors with shared interests, from gardening to history discussions. Walter quickly realized that staying social doesn't mean being surrounded by people 24/7, it simply means having someone to talk to, laugh with, and rely on when needed. Make the first move, it's worth it. At first, Walter worried he'd feel out of place, but the moment he stepped into that woodworking club, something clicked. The laughter, the stories, the sense of belonging, he didn't even realize how much he needed it. He realized how much he had missed it. Now, with a support system he never anticipated, he knows that help is just a phone call away whenever he needs it. The best part? His days feel fuller, his mind is sharper, and he looks forward to each morning. Do you have a favorite way to stay connected? Have you discovered a hobby or group that has made a difference? Share your experiences in the comments. Here's the truth, living alone doesn't have to mean being alone. Taking just one step toward connection could change everything. Walter made simple adjustments. Implementing a check-in system, developing an emergency plan, upgrading home security, ensuring fall-proofing, and maintaining social connections are all vital steps. With these proactive choices, he has eliminated his worries about the unknown. He feels ready and equipped. Now, it's your opportunity to take action. Which of these strategies will you begin to incorporate today? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this information valuable, pass it along to someone who could benefit from it today.